Friday night victory, baby. Let's go. The Edmonton Oilers. This is Dolynny TV. Play La Bamba, baby. Oh, yes, sirree. A big old victory on a Friday night. We like that. And I mean, hey, how about that, right? The game starts at 7. Yeah, well, it's just getting to be time to call that taxi cab and get downtown and have yourself a night on the town. Well, if you've got a few seconds for me, I'd like to break down this evening's Oilers game for you, if you'd be so kind to give me a few moments of your time on your so precious Friday night. Trust me, what I got planned? Well, I'm staying in. I got an important day tomorrow morning, got to go do some errands, and then get to partying myself on the Saturday morning brunch party I got planned. Anyway, friends, this is Dolynny TV. You can play La Bamba. It's a 5-2 win over the Minnesota Wild. All kidding aside, it is a big-time victory for the Edmonton Oilers and a big-time victory in the column against the Minnesota Wild, who we have struggled to win against since 2019 or something stupid silly like that. Patrick, to your credit, the Oilers fanatic, absolutely called this one tonight. The Oilers were going to get this one, and they did, and it's huge, and it's fantastic, and there's a lot of great takeaways from this one. We hope, after sliding headfirst into the boards after being tripped, Kyler Yamamoto is A-OK and not day-to-day again, and that far we will go from there. All right, let me put this on so as I can properly hear myself talk again. Friends, if you're new to the channel, what I want you to do before we get really up and started here is hit that subscribe button. We got really closer over the past week to 10,000 subscribers, and tonight is your chance, if you're new to the channel, to hit that subscribe button and get that much closer to 10,000 with Dolynny TV. Either way, you see the scoreboard. It's a 5-2 victory for the Edmonton Oilers. They beat up on Marc-Andre Fleury for 4 goals. Stuart Skinner on 44 shots against. Absolutely phenomenal. And of course, the Oilers offense comes to play for another night in a row, putting up one of those crooked numbers in the scoreboard for us. So that is absolutely huge to see as well. I think the big part about this, when you score 13 goals over a 2-game span, credit that 5th one of the night is an empty netter, albeit in a beauty by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, might I add. We'll break that down in a matter of moments. It's one of those nights where, here's the thing, right? For the Oilers, it's one of those nights where I can bring out this little plaque here that I got for Christmas a couple years ago, and I can sit here and say, quite simply put, bingo bango, oh yeah. It's quite easy to talk about hockey when it's your favorite subject, but it's even easier as an Oilers fan to talk about hockey on YouTube after the Oilers win a big old hockey game on a Friday night, and in the fashion they did against the opponent they did after we had lost the game against the Minnesota Wild not too long ago on December 1st. So all's right in the world. The Oilers up to 16-12 on the season. And now, my friends, let's break this one down. No more time wasted. Like I said, I only want to take a couple of moments of your time on this Friday night, simply because I know you're headed out, you're doing your thing. Hey, enjoy. You know what? Wish I had the energy, but I just live streamed an entire hockey game, and now I'm spending another 10 minutes breaking it down. It all started with the 4th line hopping over the boards early in this hockey game. After the 3rd line, Dylan Holloway, James Hamlin, and Yes Puljujärvi went to work. They followed it up with an absolutely phenomenal shift, and Derek Ryan never says die in front of the net and scores the goal, assisted by Devon Shore, and a beautiful play by Klim Kostin as well to give it down to Shore. So that 4th line starting to click, starting to work, and it'll be really unfortunate when the guys start coming back in the lineup, but I think Kostin's in no matter what. Derek Ryan, Devon Shore might start seeing their playing time. Obviously, James Hamlin, Yes Puljujärvi, and obviously 2 other guys like Dylan Holloway in the mix to potentially be benched or sent to the AHL in between. Connor McDavid is 25th on the season on the power play, 25 goals. He's got a legit shot here at doing something pretty special, like 50 and 60 is not out of the question for Connor McDavid right now. From Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who picks up his 18th assist of the season, and Tyson Barrie, who picks up his 14th assist of the season. Nuge, though, a goal and 2 assists, and we will get to that in a matter of moments. Joel Eriksson Ek, though, late in that first period, makes it really interesting. Darnell Nurse with a terrible giveaway, and Joel Eriksson Ek comes around the net, fakes out Skinner one way, pots the top shelf the other, and good night. That is a 2-1 lead after 1. That is to say, after the Wild had already made it 2-1 on a puck that they goalie interfered across the line. First review determines its goal. Second review determines there's goalie interference. No goal. You spend 15 minutes determining that a goal that's a goal is not a goal that's because it's not a goal, and it's just a whole fry your brain mess, and suddenly it's 7:37 and you've got 9:27 to play in the third or first period yet, and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm in for a long night. And here we are at 10 o'clock, exactly 3 hours from the scheduled broadcast time, just finally starting to sit down and break this one down. So X scores to make it actually 2-1, and then Matt Zuccarello scores an absolute beauty of a goal on the power play from Kaprizov and Spurgeon. Unfortunately for the Oilers, right, one of those situations. Now it's tied 2-2, and you need a hero. How about a game-winning goal in this one, right? The Wild didn't score more than 3, so the third goal scorer for the Oilers gets the game-winning goal, and none other than the man who's been reinserted in the lineup over the past 3-4 games, Kailer Yamamoto, his first of the season, baby. You love to see it. Let's go. And Darnell Nurse and Cody Ceci draw the assists on that. A beautiful walk of the line by Ceci. Darnell Nurse fires the shot. Beauty tip by the right-handed Kailer Yamamoto, and he scores the goal past Marc-Andre Fleury for the third of the night for the Oilers, and it's a big old clutch up, give me a goal kind of situation for Kailer Yamamoto. Now Yamamoto obviously does have a situation where he goes down in a heap later in the third period. That's the injury we talked about. We'll find out more details, but Leon Draisaitl on what was a huge power play for the Oilers. They needed it there. They got it. 3:43 into the third period. Nuge gets his 19th assist, Draisaitl's 19th goal, Connor McDavid's 29th assist. So you talk it up, a 54-point campaign so far for Connor McDavid. And then how about this? Nuge, the 3-point night, capped off with 9 seconds to go. The Wild pulled the goalie with about 2 minutes to go. They kept the pressure up. The Oilers pushed it out a couple times, back in, back out. Really nothing happening, and then Nuge steps over the ice there. He'd been on for a while, but Draisaitl and Hyman come to his aid. Draisaitl's 27th assist of the season and Hyman's 19th assist of the season, and suddenly the Oilers, away they go, scoring the 5th goal of the game and the goal that wins them the hockey game. Big story here tonight, the Edmonton Oilers penalty kill coming up clutch, 80% on the night. That doesn't sound clutch, but that's a big get for the Oilers. And obviously the power play, 66% operating percentage there. The hit's dead even, the face-off's dead even. Penalty minutes a little bit different, but the Oilers were a little bit sloppier with the giveaways. They, though, had 11 takeaways to the Wild's 4, so they made up for it, and the 15-13 block shots was the difference maker. You're here to figure out Stuart Skinner's 9-6 big ol' record now, and of course, how about this? A .955 save percentage on the game. 42 saves on 44 shots against. Folks, we're 8 minutes in. Can you tell I'm tired? Can you see I'm tired? It's been a rough one. I'm going to go to bed. You're going to enjoy the rest of the hockey game, festivities, whatever the post game is, and then we're going to talk about hockey tomorrow after my brunch. Enjoy your Friday night. I'm going to bed. Have a good one. I'm up on out of here.